I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh yeah, they were in that time there when that's all they, that was professional to them. Now we're in that world where we have all those mods. So they don't need us. But I still feel as though each kid should learn that.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't teach it in school. That's why when kids get at that age, I will introduce it in third grade. Third or fourth. Yeah, I would introduce it in third grade. I was really interested in second. That's like towards the middle of the year they started introducing that shit to us. By the third grade we had our cursive writing gloves as a writing cursive.
Yeah, we started learning that shit like last semester.
Third grade, that's when we really got into it. I love that though.
I just put my hands on
First day, and then the first day of school. Okay, write your name in cursive, write it in English. I mean regular, and then here we're gonna counteract these statements.
No! What? Why are you saying that, Abby?
How do I take a picture?
Of who?
I want to take a picture and I want to do like this make up shit.
Can we see? There's a leg for the mouth. There's a leg for the mouth. Just a
Yeah, I
leg.
got no candle. Just shocking.
Just like that. Can I smell? Can I smell? Is it cotton candy? Is it cotton candy? No. Is it cotton candy? Can I smell? Oh.
Yeah, okay, you're going.
But can you tell me it so I can know? Because I didn't know the notes about it.
I'm not your mom. That's it.
I know my number.
Back the fuck up.
I know my number. It's 1970.
Let's change your password. I'm gonna change it to your birthday. You want 0820 or 2015?
Me want to take Kobe's birthday. Want to take Kobe's birthday number? Baby, you want to take Kobe's birthday? Not so big. Oh, white boy. You just got right answer. Tell me, white boy.
What'd you say, white boy?
I can't hear you. Sister, I can't hear you.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great left.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 65 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Murray a give. This is Drake. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Arizona.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collect.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
49ers 7. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, did he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the turnover, here's Murray going deep for Hopkins. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 30 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happened,
and the Niners get there and bring him down. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right?
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 76 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show, because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports.
Tied 14-14.
first down, Drake. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run the option on 2nd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards on the ground. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 2nd down, Mostert. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And some room to roam now. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
Is good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Murray dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again. Murray being chased out left. He's airing it out for Williams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo sliding out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Intended for Richie James. Incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's James. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Richie James in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28, Cardinals 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Daniels on the return. Powers through. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray going deep for Hopkins. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 61 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the